Hello, everybody. Just want to make something clear before anything has happened. I messed up. I somehow the audio was lost, but pay no attention to that. I will narrate over and kind of like explain everything and kind of get my reactions in the moment. So here we go. Just gotta fix this real fast before we can start the video. And stupid clicky. Okay, fine. I'm gonna fix this side. Why does it always do that? Wait, what? I don't understand. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Inventing Gamer in another video of making Greensmoth Hospital. I am so excited to be with you today, and we have got such a lot of progress done. Like, it's insane. So, right up here, we added the permanent card filter, but we also ripped out a bunch, as you can see. Now, I have a better way to do it. I accidentally clicked a note block. I'm sorry, guys. This video's not gonna be the best. Got some mountain work, got some more trees done, as in one. But that's fine. Excuse me, I'm a little sick. Yep, quite a bit of mountain, as you can see. Got some ponds all down. And, the roof was on already, but we are getting much work done. Got some more lines done, except switched them. Broke this, we came up here, and now we are gonna go over to the parking lot, right? Cause oh, hello, I didn't want to see you, and you, I put string there, you should be dead. Okay, fine, bye, Chopper. Now what about my spider friend? How do I get to him? Do I have to do the old / game mode spectator? Bro, there's string here. How you spawn? I guess, bro. If you could all tell, I like everything to be super dark. Like, the less light, the better. Fine. It's all stringed up there. Okay, fine. You can just chill, I guess. Now, right up here, we have this system right here to get into the game, right? So, why isn't that working? Oh, because it's already powered on. So we get into the minecart, and that would have opened for us, but right now it's force locked, and now we are in the game. Oh, it's such a creepy atmosphere. All the cars, I made a lot of the cars. I can't remember how it was between episodes, but I spent so much time. I spent like 5 days on all that. I'm so proud of it. And then there's this room, which I already showed you guys. But I also, though, added a door. And this door is very crucial to get out of the game. But also remember, power can restrict it. So maybe you gotta be a little bit more careful than you would like to. But yeah. Tons of work. Just, did some cool trucks with Skeleton Brothers Moving Company. All part of the lore. You'll see. Put some lights on the left, right here, and then we also have this, and slime spawn, and I disabled this later. However, I thought it'd just be cool, like the hospital's kind of decaying, and they'll just block it off. They don't really care about fixing it. They will literally just block off and just kind of deal with it. And these cars are all property of Greensmoth Inc. I already shared too much. I'm gonna say that a lot, but I did. And then we got the motorcycle only zone. I'm proud of how that came out. Oh, and then my taco shop. Sierra, what was it? Sierra Stallion Tacos or something like that. And then another zone because why not? And Vindicators will not be able to get you there, so it's kind of a safe zone. Then of course our elevator. And all those shulkers are filled with invisible item frames, cause I use a lot. But yeah, I guess we could show the garage door. It's actually cool. It's designed by Bumbo. It's fast, like it's good, and I'm gonna dig that out eventually. But right now we just fly out. So what are we doing today? Oh, sorry, I forgot. So this system basically allows it so that if the light is off, the door won't open, but if the light is on, the door will open. Basically, an indicator for your power if you chose that as an off option. Don't choose it as an off option, guys. It's gonna be difficult to gain power. It'd probably be better for you to lose lights, and lights are horrifying. I'm not gonna lie. The way I did it for the garage specifically, it's a nightmare, but you'll find out. So then we come around here, and this water stream is fast. It's like, if you throw an item in, it's gonna go 90 miles per hour. So that's good for us. But we need a way to get a bunch of the items unloaded fast. And that's why I switched to water stream. I felt that we were taking way too long to get everything out, loaded, blah, blah, blah. So now, if I do it right, we should be able to get everything out very fast. And going to my testing world, this design is from Tango's latest video. I copied it, and it is a standard shulker loader, I think. I don't know if it's his design. He said it's just standard, and I've seen these type of designs before, but it might be his. That's also his card shuffler from DO2. So a lot going on here. But first, let's just show it off, because that's the best way to explain something. So we take let's take one of each wool, for example. Brown, red, orange, yellow, green. Let's get some more wools, and it's okay, it can be in a random order. But that's also what the shuffler's for. And it's so cool. Please check out Tango's video. I think it was Redstone, uh, Architecture Infrastructure 1. I'll try to leave a card if I remember. Again, I'm sick, so I'm not doing the best. But watch. We're going to throw it into this hopper. It's going to go get placed there. A bunch of mine carts are going to yada, yada, yada. And then it's just watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the items there. And then, wow, like, oh, it's so cool. Hello, items. And literally our entire deck, that could be 40 cards, unloaded within like 3 seconds. If that many. And then our shulker deck is broken right here. Like, it is an amazing system. Way better than what I was doing before with copper golems and all that. So, yeah, how does it work? When you place a certain item into the dispenser, like a shulker box, it will dispense it. And then that will, once it's dispensed, a comparator reads that and basically starts a little bit of a loop, per se, to just trigger a bunch of minecarts until it's all emptied out. Okay? So, literally, all the items get emptied out, and then through the hopper minecarts, and then they get broken on the amethyst bud, but the minecart gets broken in the lava because there's a track underneath, and it's like I gotta go down. And if I remember right, I did this in slow motion. But yeah, and then when it's over, it stops, and the droppers recycle because there's hoppers underneath and a hopper minecart, so it's very self-efficient. Like, it's so good. Yeah. So, yeah. Then what we have going on is, like, Some other stuff. Pause at 9:36 recording. What are you? You're me doing the tree? You're me doing that. I did that as well. I guess. Okay. So, moving on. Then we have this system to like recycle them all. Quite cool, quite cool. And yeah, as I'm kind of demonstrating it, and it has to be an amethyst bud because that like breaks the items. I think it like aligns the items properly, as well as mud is half a block, as you can see, like boop, 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 boop. And in F5, you can even tell it more. See how low my feet are? Now they're higher. Now it's like 1 pixel, 5, 1 pixel, 5, 1 pixel, 5. You get the point. So mud is also less than a block, which is why it's able to go in the cauldron, which is filled with lava. And then again, that track to the left is like resyncing the minecart, I'm pretty sure. I am not the smartest when it comes to this, but I think I understand it the most. Sorry, guys. But yeah, basically, it's super cool. It works. It's shiny. Best thing ever. Thank you, Tango. But yeah, and then there it is, me explaining it again. Uh, and then when it's broken, it breaks it that way, which goes into a glass column. And that's like a short pulse. Basically, it just allows one short pulse of bloop, of tick, and then it just breaks. And then here we go, it'll get broken down into there. So, now we're going to watch it in slow motion, yeah. Tick rate 5. Highway to the danger zone. Watch Top Gun again. Amazing movie. I love that movie. Think I'm checking for something right now. I'll probably end up cutting that bit. Okay, we're going at 5 ticks per second. Drop. Get placed. Send the minecarts. Items get broken. And see. And then breaks. And falls down. And then all the items. And such a cool system, man. So cool. I love it so much. It's just so cool to me, especially when I was like doing this in a moment. I just love it for some reason when a machine can go that fast and like spit items out and then it's all working. That's really cool to me. At least me. Huh. And then we just switch it back to the normal tick rate. Well, that was cool. And then, yeah. Should we see it one more time? Are we going to see it one more time? I think so. And this time we're looking over here. Well, yeah, if you guys want to copy it, look over here. Bunch of stuff. Yeah. But, I'm addicted to this thing. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, even when I'm trying to focus on the redstone, I just get like, ooh, with the thingies, the wool. It's so fast. It really is. And this is so much better than our copper golem system, which is why it is going into the game. So that is an exciting feature that's going to happen. Yes, yes, yes. But then with all this unloaded, we can get this into the shuffler once we go through the permanent cards and token ID. Yeah, but then it recycles. It like pulses all three droppers at once to get them back and recycle them. Like, I don't know what I'm still doing. I take a long time to explain things, I guess. And now we go back to the actual world where we see this and that drop shoe. It's gonna go down a little further before we make the actual machine. So, yeah. It's gonna be right here. Still don't know what I'm doing. My bad. It's really hard to, voiceover on this video. This is my first voiceover, like, period. And I don't think I picked a very easy video. So I'm gonna build this real fast and then I'll get back. Okay, and now that that time lapse is done, we're back. So as I'm looking, I can kind of like see it's all done. I'm proud of how it came out, and gotta get that water stream, and then it should be good to quote unquote test. I don't know if it will, but the shulker should drop down there, and the thing should get dispatched, and all the minecarts should filled, and everything is awesome. And then yeah, oh I did test it. Oopsie. But yeah, all the items are there, so it's working. I have no clue, but I'll test it for you guys. Right? So there were no items in here. That's a concerning issue I have with the system. If you put an item, if you put a shulker desk with 0 items in it, I hate you. Just gotta make that clear. Yeah. So, we'll just do terracotta, because right now I have the system processed to wool. Yeah. Let's say they have 16 of the same card. Why not? And let's also make it slow, because everything's better in slow-mo, am I right? Do-do, 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 do-do. Get dispensed. Big. Minecart. 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 Break shulker box. Oh, what was my issue? Why was it taking the shulker box? That was supposed to be on 4 ticks. Oopsie daisy. And then the items like go on this little loop, but then they'll go down there, as you can see. I am not faster than the items. I'm losing this race. And then, yeah, oh, hello, Auto Snapper. So yeah, that's all good. It's good, 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 it's good. Okay, why not? We'll test it with concrete again, I guess. I love this system. I'm addicted. I'm sorry that I'm forcing you guys to watch it so many times. I have no clue why, but this time, fast. 1, 2, bop, bop. Okay, so that's all the items broken or on their way. Here they all come. See how much faster that is? And now all the cards that were permanent would get put there, and everything else is already ready to go in the shuffler. So, like, it's an amazing system. Thank you, Tango. And now that our items are there, we need a way to shuffle them. You hear me? Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So, we're just gonna bring this around real fast, and when I'm done with that, I will get back to you. Okay, so now what we have going on right here is the cards are done, right? However, we need to shuffle them, of course. So, like, we gotta do that. So, as of right now, it's gonna go through this massive line of sorters, and I'm okay sacrificing a little time there. I don't have an option. I tried some other methods, and they, let's just say, turned out negative. Because I'm, noob. A redstone. Well, I'm not a noob, but the point is, it wasn't the most working. Anyway, we are going to take Tango's decked out to Shuffler because it is awesome. Tango got it from Beef's trading card game, which was made by Exuma, if I remember right. So thank you everybody who contributed to that project for an awesome shuffler. Like, I tried other methods. In a testing world, I would show you if I wasn't recording this, but like there were tons of methods and it just didn't work. So what am I looking for? Sponge. The shuffler is gonna need slightly more room than that, and it's gonna go right about here. Man, glass is loud. So I think we're about to head over to the testing world, if I'm not mistaken. We will in a minute. But basically, once the items go around here and get unloaded, they will go into the shuffler. Come on, dude, why are you stalling? And again, this will be cued with sound effects. Yep, to the testing world. So, right here, the decked out 2 shuffler. It's a little bit chunky. This is my design. Well, it's his design, but I added a little bit so I could, like, easily reset it and all that, because just different game versions and all that, and yeah. So, what do we have? Basically, when we will put a bunch of items into a chest boat, right? You can have up to 27 items, which is how many you could have in a shulker deck, so there's no issues about that. 26 technically, so it's foolproof, basically. Now, there's like 40 minecarts on a rail. When we tick it off for a second, it will unpower that, which will let all the items suck up, and then we'll unpower the hopper for a second, which will randomly choose one, and then we'll unpower the other one, which will unpower the other hopper, which feeds into a dispenser line that then puts them back into the chest boat. So we push this, all the items get sucked out, one item gets stored, and the rest are getting put back in the boat. It takes a little bit of time sometimes, to get them all back. Probably because it's scanning through like 40 minecarts. But yeah, basically, if we want to get an item, it will. And the way it works is it locks a hopper below that so no more can go. So basically, it's going to take like 2 card draws or something like that for the card to go. But then after that, we're all good. And now all the items are back in the chest boat. So basically, again, if we wanted to go back into the chest boat, which after we draw 1, we want all of them to, so we have this circuit here with like droppers and only let 1 item through, and then it locks it again, and then automatic shuffler to get back, and then yeah. But it was cool. It was fun learning it, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. Honestly, I like reverse engineering a lot of stuff in real life and in Minecraft, so it was a fun project. But yeah, again, I'm explaining it here, but all the items get like put back into the dropper, this fast dropper, and then yeah. And then if the game ends, that's what this third dropper line is for, which will send them into a spit out system, and that's done with cool stuff and with that. And then basically if there's an item here, then it'll get put into the play card, but at the end of the game we also have to get rid of it. It's so cool, but basically it works. Is the simplest way to say it. That's a cool system, which is actually good but bad, and I'll explain that when I get to it. But yeah. So what else? There's an iron bar for proper alignment. If that wasn't clear, check out Tango's video, or Jazzy Red made a reverse engineering of this. I'm pretty sure. That was, no, he made it of the old shuffler. Maybe he made it of the new shuffler. I'm not sure. But if the game ends, like I just said, we put all the items through that hopper line as fast as possible to get them out that way. And then we also drop the ones that's in the hopper and then in the dropper to get played. They get put through the system, and there's no really stopping it. We can't really stop. Well, I can, but that's not in the actual, like, machine itself. That's just, like, another water diverter path. But basically, this works. So now we're gonna build that in the world of, the Greensmoth game. So once I'm done with that, I will get back to you, okay? Okay, sounds good. Okay, so now it's all done. We're just going to basically test it. Well, test it for you guys at least. If I remember right, I tested it. It's been like 3 weeks since I've done this video. Life's got so busy. But yeah, throw all the items into the water stream and let's see if. Well, that's not gonna be the difficult part, but they're all in. And basically now, if they're not in rainbow order, then the machine failed. If they're in rainbow order, the machine failed. If they're not, that's good. So this is already amazing. It's shuffling them into a random order, and honestly, I could do this order, but we got yellow first and not red, which just is amazing. We draw another one, yellow gets spit out, and the next one is basically queued, whatever you want to say. We have one more straggler, but yeah. The system is working, awesome. So, yeah, yellow and blue. That would have never happened if in that order. So we're waiting for one more. Again, it could take a while, but the good thing is we draw a card like, I think like Tango's every 30 seconds per se. I like the quick draw mechanic, but still, that's going to be like every 5 seconds, and we can account for that. It's as fast as the machine can process it. It's fine. But it works awesome, and then the game's over. Just start spitting all the items out. What failed? Oh, yeah, that, I guess. So where'd all the items go? I have to do some bug testing, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I will eventually fix that. Redstone on camera. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, like, seriously. So, I'm gonna rip out that system and fix it when I have a moment. But yeah, it's done, guys, so that's super exciting. But now that the basics of it are done, and I work out the kinks later, I think it's all good, actually. Yeah, I fixed it. I'm recording this, like, 4 videos in the past. But, yeah. So let me do that real fast, and then I'll get back, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so all tested, and this is like an official test as of right now. So yeah. All the items are going back. I drew one card, and then to basically just see if it's gonna work, I think I'm gonna draw one more. And basically, I rewired it. It was just a simple issue with the torch and the path and redstone. I love redstone. It's such a fun mechanic to me because it's weird, but also logical. So now all the items should get spit out that way, which it seems like it is. See the piston behind, as if that's going up, they're still in the system, but now it should be done. There might be one more straggler, but I don't think there is. And then the item at the bottom gets dispensed. It will. Uh, it will. I gotta fix that as well, I guess. But yeah. This is the simple way to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna connect that line, and that's gonna make my life even easier. Will the signal strength reach? We will see right now. Count one, two, three, three. No, it does not. Awesome. So now that that's all done, we can get out of this redstone pit. I hate redstone. Nah, I'm just kidding. But it is time to get out of the pit every once in a while and explore daylight. In fact, okay, everybody. So as you saw, it is for the main part all done. All the smaller trees, and I'm really liking it. So like you weave through, it's all kind of like covered up. Like, I really like how this came out. And it was just a small detail, and I really wanted to add coverage. So what I mean by this was, before I even had the idea of building a giant, like, mountain around it, it was just gonna be grasslands. And one, that just wouldn't work, but also, if you're in the parking lot, this kind of covers the sky, and I wanted that a lot. I wanted it to feel like you're almost trapped in. And I think that these trees are really doing that. And I'm excited to build the last one. Not right now, of course. I'm kind of all built out for a little bit. Because they do take a little bit of time. Uh, but yeah, now we have this mountain going all the way around as well. And that should hopefully add a lot of coverage and kind of make the game complete. So yeah, got this mountain to make as well, basically. But I'm not gonna do that again. This is just gonna be like not a time lapse, for the stone part at the very least, it's just going to be like, you see an episode and then the next one it's like 5 blocks taller, and it's like, hey everybody, mountains 2% more done. And yeah, also it's not gonna be a mountain, it's gonna be a one kind of sided, so there's not gonna be a back wall, there's not even gonna be a back, like, it's only going to be one way, because if you get out of the game, well, that's a bigger issue. And again, I have so many secrets, the reason it needs to be that tall, you'll find out. I try to keep as much as I can secret, but now I think it would be fun if we did some more redstone. So how about we do that? And again, I'm just doing this because it needs to get done. That sort of stuff, you know, it's just tasks that need to be done sooner than later. So redstone time. So when I push this button, we need to activate it so that the card, and we can actually do this very simply. So let me show you what that will look like. So we do something like this. Uh, okay, so if this works, we will get 3 individual flashes from the card. So let's just set that up like that. And then now when we activate this, two, is that 3? Yeah. Oh. So can we do that? 1, 2, 3. So now, if everything is working how it's supposed to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, just barely. Okay, so now if we do this, this should go 3 times. And we need it 3 times, so why didn't it work? It's 1 block short. Sounds about right. It's okay, that will fix it. 1, 2, 3. So now, realistically, if it worked, please work. This system goes down here into this system, which then does that. We should see 3 items in there when I press that button. Send it 3 flashy. 3 items. Amazing. So now our system is back up to running state. So now what else, Redstone, are we going to be doing? Well, we unload the deck, check for your token ID, check for permanent cards, shuffle the remaining deck. So then what else do we need to do? We need to have a queuing system, and this is very cool. This is going to be for adding cards. So the card we have shoots down this water stream as of right now. So let's make that wrap around the bend. Bend. Now I'm running down the drink. So awesome! What we now are going to do is we are going to have a 3-card queuing system. So basically, at most, we will have 3 cards getting ready to play. And yeah, this is important for later on, and you will realize why. That's done. Wow, I've done a lot of redstone, 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 redstone. Ah, stupid thing. I would show you guys the cards, but I don't think you guys would be able to contain yourselves. Also, I'm not done designing all the cards. I don't know. It's one of those days where I kind of am just saying random things and hoping that it makes sense. Where the... Okay. So, for example, uh... yeah, blah, blah, blah. So now, I guess we give it a testing run for the entire thing, so, wrong entrance. Okay, beginning ding 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 do 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 do. So now I need to do everything right, and then hopefully it shall work. Basically, I am really hoping this works, because if it does, we are, like, almost done with the basics, like, I guess, the scaffolding of the project. So I have my shulker deck right here, and now I am going to open up my camera account, so in just a moment you will be seeing that, probably right after I place it. Actually, no, we're going to be doing that the other way around. Partially because, oh no! Ha 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 Okay, attempt 2. Ready, go. Okay, good. Dispense. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, items gone. Shulker deck should be there. Here they go, down the water stream. Okay. Into the system. Okay. Now, they're all, like, into the shuffler before the time is up for you. Are they all in the boat? Yes, they are all in the boat. And now, if we want to draw a card, will everything work? Let us see. Please work. Our one card should go... It's in the hopper for the first card. That's okay, that's okay. But the second card... And then these 3. Okay, everything seems to be working so far. Let's power up the game, shall we? Token ring protocol is good. Now, draw a card! Yeah! And now... Ah, there it is! Yes! It works! Oh, it works, it works. I thought it was gonna fail so hard right there. How are there 2 items? I think that might just be a mistake on my end. Yeah. We're just gonna call that a mistake on my end. Cause let's try again. Yeah. That was totally a mistake on my end. Sweet. And then our shulker deck should be down here. Emptied. Yes! And now, finally, the last test. The game is over. And now everything should be either in here. Okay, there's 3 in there. And I think everything seems to be drained. Ah, get me up on the ledge! And then we come down here. That seems like it's about, yep, that's everything. Oh, it works. It actually works. Oh, that makes me so happy, actually. The most. And this worked. Like, oh, it honestly kind of brings a tear to my eye that this redstone is working and will be able, like, with this now known, theoretically, give it a little bit more time, we can play on this level. So, what else are we going to be... Okay, fine, leave. I don't care. Oh, I didn't hit record, so you only saw my perspective. Whatever. Sorry, guys. What else are we going to be doing today? Well, last episode, or whatever it was, Niner Timer, we created this system. And it's good! Except I kinda want to zone them off a little bit. Partially because I don't trust that. Like, just zone all these off. So I guess let's start with that. Those trees, they don't take much, they take a lot of thought to make it look good. They do what they don't. Whatever. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. That's fun. So, that's food and treasure, yeah. What else are we going to be doing today? Well, I think it's time to introduce the mob that will be running throughout this this dungeony, not bright, just kind of dark garage. That's the word I was looking for. It is going to be these dummies. Hey. Hey. Because look, they will chase you. Ah! 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 Now, if you get a certain amount of distance away, like I think it's like 10 blocks, he won't chase you anymore. See, like, look at him. Stupid slimes, bro. But anyway, I just imagine... Ah! Just imagine a bunch of these guys all over just... Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. And the best effect, I'ma get hit big, is you run away from them. And then, like, just imagine running to try to escape. Open the door! Like, just that kind of effect. Ah! He got me. You got me. In fact, he's in this room right here. So, that is just the effect I want. Just running for your life, chasing you type effect. So, once you get in here, you're running, and it could very much be a buzzer beater. So the next thing I guess we have to do is take out this floor. Only that one line. Take some grass, some berries, some bone meal, and some gray carpet. And basically just make sure even if they make it all the way in here, they will not be able to get you. Right, this should work. Ravager, friend. What could go wrong? Ah, I'm sorry! I'm sorry! It had to be done. So, look. If we're in this door / game mode survival, he can't get me. That did not scare me. That scared your face. So now that's done. I don't know. I'm just doing a bunch of mini things, I guess. And let me kill this dude real fast. And then, yeah. Now let me tell you a story. Not so long time ago, I created a system where I could add and subtract vindicators on my choosing. Then Tango Tech decided to do it better, but with Ravagers that has the same mechanic. Why? Because he just knows his Minecraft, okay? And all in favor of decked out type, just that kind of stuff, like that type of deal is decked out, you know? So he decided to be able to make custom patrol routes and empty all the Ravagers on a go. Like, of course, he did it better than my system. You want to see my system? Okay, let's go see it right now. Ew. Okay, this is my system. And it works. But how well does it work? Shut up, zombie. So we had a lead. And this big guy was kind of just dragged around in the air so that the Vindicators couldn't get him. But they want to. They're like, hey, I want to eat your face off and stuff. Then we unlocked this so that when they want, they see this iron golem. And then we changed this track. And they're like, hey, I want to eat you instead, and they all fall in the pit. And this actually works really good. So I think I'm going to keep the same for this. Where are you? So, yeah, we had that system, and it worked actually very good. It kind of worked the same for Ravagers to a certain extent. But for my system of dispensing them, I came up with this, and I was super proud of it. Like, I'm not going to lie. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Here's how it works. We dispense one, right? So, we empty one into the game. He's in the game now. We empty two into the game. The system memorizes that. Oh, why didn't you do that? See, this is the flaw with the system as well. So now, when we add one, he's there, and then it closes behind him, and then we add one more. And it worked. It was cool. It was a queuing system. Shut up! Eh! Eh! How do you like eh? However, then Tango Tech again decided to do something cooler, and I'm not complaining. Shut up, gassed. Because it works much better than my system. So, Decked Out 3, the crazy game, Vine. he found out how to stack people, as in pretty much every mob at this point. And again, I'm not complaining. It's easier for me, so I won't complain. I can't complain. Like, it is only beneficial to me. Well, not just me, but you get what I'm saying. It is almost no negatives other than we're not using my original design, which was kind of a cool design that I made, but hey, all good times, but all bad times must come to an end. So, the way vines work as well is they stop entity cramming, so I can basically get as many of these people in there as I want. So, basically, what we need to do is we need to... Stupid guest. They're dumb. Get as many people in there, into that system right there, as we can. So, then we have, like, basically we lure them in, get them in minecarts, and then, yeah. In theory, it should work, right? So we get a minecart, we get our Vindicator friend. We try to get him in the minecart, good. And then we switch. He goes along there, slides on the honey, stops on the trap door, and then we can basically get as many of these guys into the system as we want. So get in the minecart. Thank you. Perfect. And then here comes the cool part. We want to get a... If we want to get one out, we just one take the trap door. And they're out. So for example, we'll just put them into a pit because they deserve to be in a pit. We go up here. Get them in the minecart. Get in the minecart! Thank you. So for demonstration, we'll only get 3 in. But now they're all stacked, going down the honey wall, and we can make this 50 blocks tall for all we care, and then just... That's it. That is literally it. So this is going to be our queuing system, and then we're basically going to have a bunch of these throughout the dungeon, luring them to get them into their specific area, and these will only be active when the game is off. And that will only be active like when the game is on, or you get the point. So now we need to build something similar in the Greensmoth Hospital world itself. Okay, so I was thinking multiple drop shaft honey vader niner thingies. So we'll put one there. I'm thinking one like right here. It'd probably be good to have one about here. Probably like one here. One here. One here. I think one in here would probably be mean, but needed. One here. And then this one's gonna be double mean, but again, don't take the stairs. Double here, so the chances of them being here are very bad. So I think that's about enough locations to drop them off. And we only need one huge honey vader, but activator rails. What do activator rails do? If you don't know, 1, they're super awesome. Yeah. 2, it's better to demonstrate something sometimes than explain it. especially if you're someone who can never explain. So activator rails kick you out of the minecart. So those are activator rail drop-off locations, and we just kick them off into the game. Now we need some draining locations to get them back into the game. Yeah. So, I guess the best places to be there would probably be marked with purple. Whee! And right there. Right there. I want less of these because we can just get them back. So that pretty much covers, I'd say, this entire section. We need one in here. Somewhere around there. And then probably one right about here. And one more here. Other than that, though, we are good. Because that pretty much covers all of them. So, now that that's all done, we need a place to put our honey vader. And at once, I think we could add maybe 50. Yes, 50. Blah, 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 vindicators at once. 50. 50. 50. So, yeah. Again, it is not going to be friendly. I do not want power to be, okay, I'm scared of the dark, kind of. But it's Minecraft. Like, I'm not that scared of the dark in Minecraft. For example, I'm not scared of the dark. I just need to point that out. Because I know someone is going to comment that. But the point is, we need there to be real fear. And darkness is also going to be done with wardens only on this level. There's a lot of just cool, unique things for only this level. So, what's my recording time at? Okay, right now you're probably looking at like a 30-minute video. As of right now. So, we are going to build this honey vader real fast. Why not? You guys deserve a time lapse. And, then, after that, that's where we're gonna probably wrap it up for today. So, let's... Fine. Okay, everybody, it's done. Now, there's only one in there for now, but that is just for demonstration. So, round lever. We flick this, he goes down. This is all temporary, but basically, to get him back up, we send him in the water stream. And to get him down, we put him in this huge queue. And I think there's like here, I can actually kind of tell you a very close estimate. Right now, we are at Y45. In the top right corner, it says that. And the top of this is somehow at 0. So it's about 45 blocks tall. That was unplanned. That's just luck, everybody. But yeah, isn't this nice? And basically, I will fill all these up. They have a name. And then we send them out. And then we take them in. And that's the system. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. We did a lot. Made some trees. Showed off the entire new level. Did some redstone redone. Made the system. Revealed some new stuff. Even increased the mountain a little more. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.